Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Have a look at this, a 2022 Kia K5 GT line. Just under 15,000 kilometers on this K5. Wolf gray paint, unbelievable all-wheel drive sedan here at Clarington Kia. So today we're going to take you on a tour of this K5 GT line. We're going to go through all of the features on the vehicle. We're also going to show you the exterior and interior condition because it is a pre-owned car. Of course you want to know dings, dents, scratches, anything like that. So don't worry, you don't have to keep your eyes peeled. We will zoom in if we find anything, but honestly, this car's flawless. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's talk about the K5. It is a 1.6 liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged engine in this all-wheel drive sedan. 180 horsepower, 195 foot-pounds of torque, all done with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It is just an incredible vehicle to drive. It's absolutely got tons of power, and then the all-wheel drive for Ontario, unbelievable. Just absolutely grips and rips. It's so much fun to drive. Now looking up front here, you can see we've got that beautiful LED daytime running light. It's a nice amber light there with the side marker. We have LED headlights as well. I thought I turned them on. I guess I didn't. I apologize. But they look absolutely fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, look at this front grille. Absolutely just incredibly aggressive looking lines on the vehicle. And then this wolf gray paint. And then we got that nice Kia logo there. It's unbelievable. Then we have the piano black finish on the bottom fascia there as well, which kind of wraps around into these little vents over here on the side. Now, as we're out front, and it's a little chilly out today, first of all, here's the key, right? Cool little Kia key. We're gonna lock it, and then we're gonna use the remote start just to get her going for us. There we go. So now that it's getting started up, I might as well continue our tour. And I want to show you something here in particular on this pre-owned vehicle. Do you see this little notch here? That's not a chip in the paint. That's actually 3M paint protection that's all the way up on this hood, as well as down the little front fender here as well. You can see the line right here. And that's protecting all of that from stone chips. If you do get a couple stone chips, you just peel off that paint protection and then everything is nice and clean and fresh paint underneath. Now, the GT line gets these beautiful black 18-inch alloy wheels. Look incredible, nice and sporty, of course. And then we also get the power folding piano black gloss side view mirrors as well with the LED indicator. Now we'll take a step back, give you a nice side profile view of the K5. Now again, I keep on mentioning it's an all-wheel drive vehicle because it's an all-wheel drive sedan. There's not a lot of them out there on the market, and the K5 GT line is one. Now, not to be confused with the K5 GT. This is the GT line. The GT is a bigger engine, but it's only front wheel drive. So you got to kind of make a decision here. Do you want a bigger engine or do you want the all-wheel drive with the appearance of the GT? So the GT line, in my opinion, is the way to go, especially living in Ontario. Now, coming around the rear, look at how incredible this looks. These rear tail lights are incredible. LED, of course, all the way across the back. We have that beautiful little lip spoiler here as well. Really just finishes off that hatch really nice. And then we've got these beautiful vent cutouts. I keep on saying beautiful, sorry. Gotta find another acronym for amazing. We got these vent cutouts in the rear bumper and then the dual exhaust on the K5 with that nice rear diffuser as well. And then that K5 badge there. GT line, all-wheel drive, wicked. Okay, let's pop open the trunk. Big trunk in the K5. You're not going to be disappointed here. There's lots of room here for your cargo, for your luggage, for the groceries, whatever it may be, hockey bags, who knows. Bring the kids to hockey in style. Now, as I mentioned, we would zoom in and point out any dings, dents, scratches. I can't find anything on this GT line. It's just incredible shape, and this wolf gray paint really pops. I mean, in my opinion, put some darker tint windows on the front windows there. It's gonna be incredible. Now, as we come around to the driver's side again, we're gonna go and open up the rear seats, the front seats, show you all of the interior features, but I wanna finish off the outside tour with talking about the advanced safety features on it. So we do have forward emergency braking. That would, you figured, be standard. but this comes with a junction turning assist. I think that's how they labeled it. What it means is when you're at a stoplight making a left-hand turn, you're in that left-hand turning lane, if you go into the intersection to make that left-hand turn and the camera spots a vehicle coming towards you, it will actually brake and not allow you to make that that left-hand turn, because obviously that'd be unsafe. You're probably focusing your eyes somewhere else, and that would prevent the collision there. We've also got lane keeping assist. We have lane follow assist, blind spot avoidance, rear cross traffic alert, and also a really neat feature that I like, it's called safe exit assist. So let's say you parallel park on the street and then you go to open that driver's door, it's actually using the rear cross traffic alert system to see if there's a vehicle coming, and it won't, or essentially it won't, but it will alert you that there's a vehicle approaching on your side, so that way you don't open your door right into traffic. So a nice little feature to have. Now, taking a look at the first glimpse of the interior, you can see we've got that massive glass roof that goes all the way to the back for rear passengers. And then we've got the synthetic leather interior in the rear, a really big armrest pad that pulls down. It's about a third bigger than most of the other ones that you'd see. And then you'd also take a look here. The rear seats are contoured quite a bit nicer than most vehicles are. Most is just like a flat bench, but we've actually got almost a simulated bucket seat in the rear, which is really nice. Now we do have USB ports down here, so that way we keep all the kids charged up and plugged in. There's 2 ports back there for you. And then rear passengers are treated to heated seats for the outboard seats as well. And then look at the interior detail. This nice little lip to close the door, the speaker treatment here, everything, even just this nice ashy kind of wood trim with the aluminum trim here, it looks just fantastic. Now let's go take a look at what the driver and passenger have in store. So taking a look up, you can see that nice panoramic sunroof here, and then look at these front seats. The GT line embroidered in the seat. We've got the perforated leather seats here with nice big bolstering on them, and they're in fantastic shape. The passenger seat as well. There's no rip, tears, stains, or burns, and absolutely no odor. This is a non-smoker vehicle. Now we've got a power driver's seat, and that power driver's seat is hooked up to a 2-driver memory system. Same nice treatment on the door here, same nice piano black gloss finish. All right, now let's hop inside. All right, so let's go over some of the great features here. So the GT line features a flat bottom D steering wheel, or sport steering wheel as it might be labeled in the brochure. We've got the GT line in that aluminum trim there. It's a heated steering wheel as well. So in the winter time, this heats up, and honestly, it feels like 30 seconds flat. This thing is nice and warm, as well as your heated seat too. Now we've got our Bluetooth and audio controls on the left side. We've got the adaptive cruise control, and your lane keeping assist and lane follow assist is all here as well. Now, the adaptive cruise control, if you're not familiar with that, is basically hit cruise at 120. There's a Toyota Corolla in front of you doing 100 in the fast lane. You don't need to lose your mind. The K5 will slow down, match the speed. When that car gets out of the way, it goes back up to your cruising speed. You can see here in the display, let's zoom in, give you a 14,113 kilometers on this Wolf Gray K5 GT line. What a great find. A little bit of a digital display up front, but let's look at the nicer display, which is this 10.25 inch touchscreen display. This is absolutely fantastic. First and foremost, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, it's not wireless, which may confuse some people. If you look at the specs on the K5, there is K5s available with wireless Apple CarPlay, but they have the smaller screen. When we have the larger screen, you need to plug it in. I guess it's a software issue. Anyway, you have to plug in your phone for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But please, we recommend you doing that so you don't have these distracted driving fines and penalties. And it's just dangerous, period, right? Now, if we go here, we can go check out the map. This is a beautiful display. The 10.25 inch display is just incredible. Now, when we put it in reverse, nice rear view camera, and then this is our rear cross traffic alert system here. So as you're backing up, If there's anything coming from the sides that maybe you don't see, like way down the road, it will alert you in this screen, and then your rear sonar as well. So it's got everything here, so that way as you reverse, you're keeping yourself safe, but more importantly, people, passengers, bikers, kids around you will be safe as well because of these alert systems. Now, going back here, let's hit home. You can slide over here, and now you see more what you would be familiar with as like your menu system, things like that. You can go to the radio, right? It shows this is kind of cool display. This displays the radio station. So if you were to go, for example, it goes 87.5, right? XM satellite radio, Bluetooth audio streaming as well. Now let's slide back here. So one thing I want to point out is UVO. The UVO app is Kia's app. And that's going to allow you to do a lot of different things with the K5. First and foremost, remote start your vehicle from your phone, from the app. It will also give you the GPS location. That's kind of handy after if you go out maybe downtown and you're just running late, you park somewhere, you always forget where you parked. There's that as well. You can again get the climate control on the vehicle. You can see how much fuel is left. It does a whole ton of interesting things on the UVO app, even lock and unlock your car, all these kind of really neat things. So that way it's very much like the Tesla app, where you can control a lot of the vehicle from your phone, which is super convenient. If you're not within range to remote start the car, it's a great way to do that, right? Get it warmed up, get it cooled down. So the UVO app, I believe, is free, if I'm not mistaken, for 3 years. So there should be a little bit of time left on the free trial of the UVO app. Otherwise, it is a subscription service, but it is well worth the subscription service. So I definitely recommend that you look into that. Now, climate control can all be done up front here too. There we go. So you can see here, climate settings, active, what's that? Activate upon washer fluid use. I don't know what that is. Interesting. I don't know what those things are. Someone tell me what those are. Automatic climate control here as well. It actually has a heated windshield, which is kind of neat. So the heated windshield, what it does is there are basically copper wire in the windshield. You can't see it, but you can kind of see it if you look at it in the right light. I can see it here, but it's really like you can't see when you look straight, obviously. But it will heat up the windshield in the wintertime, so that way any of the ice and all that nonsense just scrapes off nice and easy. It's a really nice feature to have, obviously. Dual zone climate control, you can see here, we've got our USB ports down below. So we've got 2 USBs right there and a 12 volt. Don't know who uses 12 volt anymore. We've got our, again, 8-speed automatic transmission. Then we have our electronic parking brake with auto hold. Auto hold is amazing. I love this feature. When you come to a stoplight and you come to a complete stop, if auto hold is engaged, you can take your foot off the brake. It'll keep the car there, which is really sweet. Here we have our heated and cooled seats. So we've got heat, you just toggle it up to the top, or cooled, toggle it down, and you've got 3 stages for those as well, which is really nice. And then our heated steering wheel as well. Drive mode, I'll talk about that in a sec. And then your passenger heated and cooled seat. Now drive mode, I'm going to show you up top here. So drive mode, there's a couple different ones. There's sport, custom, snow, and then normal and smart. Smart mode is not a lame feature. A lot of people go, I don't want to put it in smart mode. That sounds boring. Smart mode, really what it does is it is going to decide for you based off of how you use the throttle. Are you trying to have fun and unleash all that turbocharger? If so, it puts it into sport mode. Or are you trying to be really conservative on fuel? If so, it keeps it in like an eco mode setting. And then of course, custom, you can customize that in the screen here. Or snow mode. Snow mode, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. When it's snowy out, throw it in snow mode, and then the all-wheel drive system will react even that much quicker. Now we've also got a wireless phone charging pad here. My only gripe with this car is this pad here. I don't know, it feels a little awkward to me where they've placed it. I would have liked it up front here, but nonetheless, it's still there. It works great. You can drop your phone in there. The idea is you're not supposed to have your phone plugged or in your hand anyway, so here may be a bit of a temptation. Nonetheless, I digress. It does have a wireless phone charger, which is nice. We've got a nice big armrest here with some junk storage, and then I'll give you a nice look around the cabin here, but they've done such a good job with this like ashy wood trim, and then you can see the brushed aluminum, and then we've got that piano black. It really just highlights this interior and how incredible it looks. And then this flat bottom D steering wheel. I love a flat bottom steering wheel if you've never driven with one before. you'll understand why when you drive it, because it just feels fantastic. And folks, this is a amazing find here at Clarington Kia. One thing before I go, I forgot to show you this. This is the Carfax report. It's going to show you here no accidents, one owner vehicle. So I forgot to show you that, but you can see it online as well. No accidents, one owner vehicle. But this K5, incredible. The wolf gray paint, extremely rare, 14,000 kilometers. What more would you want out of a sedan? It's all-wheel drive. It's 185 horse. This thing is just so much fun. It's such an incredible value and a perfect find for you and your family. So where can you find it? Right here at your friends with Clarington Kia. It's your experience your way. So you can buy this car online if you like, right on our website at claringtonkia.ca, or come visit us in store, take this out for a drive, fall in love, and then wrap up your purchase here with us. We're a great team. You'll have so much fun. You'll love dealing with us. And at the end of the day, hopefully this car is still here when you're looking, but I have a feeling this won't last very long. So thanks so much for watching. Congratulations to whoever buys this K5. Drop us a line in the comments below. Let us know how much you loved it and how much you loved the team here at Clarington Kia. Thanks for watching. Take care.